What is up guys? राम राम, स्वागत है आप सबका मेरे चैनल पे। What's up? Welcome guys, welcome, स्वागत सबका। Okay, we are back with the Outer Worlds 2। भाई साहब बहुत भसड़ हो गई थी। तो हम लोग अब अपनी स्ट्रीम को चालू करेंगे।
Why worry about the rift? It's not supposed to come apart here.
पिछले एपिसोड में आपने देखा कि हम पैराडाइज आइलैंड लैंड किया है हमने। हम फेयरफील्ड सिटी में हैं। आंटी चॉइसेस को रन करती है। काफी अलग चीजें कर रहे हैं और आगे बढ़ रहे हैं। अभी हम लोगों की क्वेस्ट क्या है गाइस? ओह माय गॉड। ओके, ये तो मेन क्वेस्ट है। पहले सारे साइड क्वेस्ट ओपन करके सब हम लोग निपटाएंगे। लोकेट द मेंटल रिफ्रेशमेंट इंफॉर्मेशन, मिनिस्टर एक्यूरेसी। चलते हैं मिनिस्टर एक्यूरेसी की तरफ ताकि कोई और हमको इंफॉर्मेशन मिल सके इस मेन क्वेस्ट। जितनी भी हम साइड क्वेस्ट करते जा रहे हैं हम लोगों को और भी मेन क्वेस्ट के लिए इंफॉर्मेशन मिलती रहेगी। So the number of side quests we keep doing, we're gonna get more informations every time we complete one of the side quests, something like that. So without further delay, sorry about this sound. Without further delay, let's go. अच्छा, ऊपर बहुत तरफ जाना है। ठीक है, पैदल चल के आते हैं हम लोग को। ऐसे तो पूरा एक्सप्लोर करना चाहिए क्योंकि बहुत सारी जगहों पे देखो ये सब चीज़ें हम लोग को पता नहीं है। बहुत सारा लूट मिल सकता है, बहुत सारे वेपन्स मिल सकते हैं जिसके बारे में हमको फायदे नहीं। तो अभी हम लोग हैं Where are we? Where is the prayer location? Anyways, कहीं भी हो हमको जाना यहाँ है। बिना देरी के चलते हैं ताकि वो पहुंचे। यहाँ से जाना है। हाँ, पिछले एपिसोड में हमने डबल जंप किए थे। हमारी इन्वेंट्री में काफ़ी कुछ आया है गाइस। हमारे इन्वेंट्री में बहुत बढ़िया वेपन है। हमारी इन्वेंट्री में इतने सारे सूट्स हैं, इतने सारे हेलमेट्स हैं। यार उसका सूट कहाँ गया है? पूरे रास्ते में हमको सब कुछ सर्च करते हुए स्कैवेंज करना है। आगे बढ़ते हैं। लेट्स गो। कर लिया जाए और देखा जाए क्या बनवाया। Commander Torres. What's up, bro?
Anyone got lamps on shelves? Anyone? Be damned. Sallying into the wire like that with nary a wish in her pocket? What was she thinking? Did I not make clear our orders to hold the line here regardless of provocation? Should my instructions have been more robust? Perhaps assisted by pictures?
I'm afraid there's more to that news, Commander. She also took Scrabbles, sir.
Would have done her more good. Seems Calamity has claimed 2 good soldiers today. You there. I don't normally sanction nameless passers-by giving ear to my private discourse.
I can use this.
Is that right? Earth Directorate. Not many would claim such affiliation these days. None from Arcadia have the knowledge to lie about it. What's your business at the Vox?
It's a lead window and you don't.
Sounds serious. Were it in my power to offer aid, you'd have it. Alas. Whatever your purpose, I feel a contractual obligation to warn you against setting a heel past this base. If you go any further, you go alone and at your own peril. No Antis forces are permitted beyond the forward position upon pain of disemployment and possible litigation. Our orders are to sit and mind the store for as long as need be. It is difficult for me to accept such laudations at the moment, given recent losses. But I suppose you make a fair point. By steadfastly holding the line here, we forestall any retribution the Protectorate would seek to inflict upon Fairfield. And we will continue said watch until orders change.
My idea is the order to something. I heard one Scrabbles.
I'd thank you to affix some ballast to that name when you speak it. Scrabbles has been integral to this unit's success for years. Outsiders may see him as a toy, but we've bled alongside that stuffed sprat. He's damn near family. Schultz obviously knew the risks and hoped he'd protect her through the minefield. Alas, even Scrabble's power has limits. It still would help morale to get him back, though. I'll pardon your skepticism given your lack of acquaintance, and say only this. Ask not what Scrabbles achieves for us, but what we can achieve with him. I half believed you meant that offer. Unless you weren't being playful. I confess, the challenge of holding the forward position does not satisfy, as might a straight-on tussle. But I would prefer to avoid staining my reputation by participating in such a needless blunder. Carr was, shall we say, non-ambiguous with her orders. Far be it from me to speak fully as a superior, but I have pondered over her choices as of late. She's been sullen about sharing her strategy, too. Still, however brightly my star burns, I remain in her orbit. She is my superior officer. I defied her once. I will take action when action is appropriate. And I'd suggest you modulate your tone more appropriately the next time we speak.
बहुत ज़्यादा दिक्कत हो रही है कि लोग ज़बरदस्ती आगे बढ़ जाने Oh, I died? Oh, wow. That was fast. Guys, scammer दिया जाए इसको वापस सिक्स पॉइंट कमाए जाए। वाव, तो पता था यही जो होगा scammer।
I see you haven't gone and blown yourself up yet. I'll be spaced. Scrabbles! Hardly the worse for wear! You've no grasp of what his return means to this unit. Scrabbles was originally a gift from my daughter. He fought with us during the Consolidation War, and has seen this squad through every hard deployment since leaving Tau Ceti. He's also packed with some of the finest grade stimulants this side of legal.
See,
For your trouble. Lavender like that comes in handy when you're in a pinch. While we appreciate you returning Scrabbles, you'll not provoke me into a course of unwise action if that's your aim. I will take action when action is appropriate, and I'd suggest you modulate.
मैप एक्सप्लोर करते हुए चलना है गाइस। पहले यहाँ चलते हैं, यहाँ चलते हैं।
Take a look at those corpses they've got strung up.
Wait. Some are dead yet.
Decomposition rate 12 to 17%.
Didn't really need to know that. Let's just respect the dead or very slowly die, shall we?
चला जाए।
You there. Keep your hands where I can see them.
Wow, what happened, Sergeant?
Stranger, consider yourself lucky that I've been ordered to not open fire unless fired upon. I will not suffer an outsider to trespass and trample further through our lands. Turn back from this bridge now, lest my ever-depleting prudence be spent. If you are not a loyal protectorate subject, you will not cross this bridge. Be grateful I do not judge with such haste as my superior to the north, Brigadier Montelli. He's been fervent of late, looking for any protectorate subjects who have displayed disloyalty in his estimation. Any associations with wrongdoers result in swift execution. That has, unfortunately, put many folk in his sights, myself included. And so we wait for the proverbial axe to fall.
Renegade.
Well, don't you have a penchant for solving problems? You know, I may have a use for such an attitude. I know of 2 traitors who yet remain on this island. Bring them to me, and I'll dispose of them before the Brigadier questions my loyalty and deems me guilty by association. In return, I shall grant you clearance to cross the bridge. Fair exchange, wouldn't you say?
A lot more folks are gonna die if we don't catch up to the race. We have to consider our options. Even the ugly ones.
Yes, yes.
I commend you for your eager interest. I think two traders in particular. First is Ida Rutledge, a worker at Spire Grove. I once had utmost respect for her. We were... Oh, damn it all, we were friends. When the Grove went silent during the invasion, I assumed she fought to the death as any subject would. But reportedly, she's not only failed to die, but is also teaching the enemy soldiers how to use the equipment. Conspiring against us. Such treachery is unconscionable. What? How do you know this? A fascinating notion. And do you have proof that what they say is true?
Yeah, why would you lie? Wow, I don't have the fucking arm.
You believe those corporatists need a reason to lie?
Yeah.
It comes as easily to them as drawing breath. Now they will allow me to proceed. The second trader I seek is Charlton Weintraut of Westport. He is unfortunately my cousin, and most assuredly a disgrace to our line. He too failed to die defending his home during the invasion alongside the other residents of Westport. They'll be seen to in time. But Charlton, well, I must deal with him personally. Oh, how I anticipate wiping that smug expression off his face. Are these orders clear?
Yeah, they are clear, but what?
I am not. And with luck, I will not have to pull his once justice has been meted. Anyone who will allow the enemy to overrun their lands is a traitor. So yes, my dear cousin must answer for his crimes. Now go on, seek out Charlton and send him here, if you wish to cross the bridge. But beware if you step out of line. Other subjects may not be so generous with their deal-making as I. Farewell.
Nice. Nice.
Right, shifty-looking individual, that's me.
No. Bro. ये है शायद. हाँ, चार्ल्टन गई ही है वेस्ट जो भी है. चल आपने कुछ भी एक्सप्लोर किया है. Instead of doing the some quests, सिर्फ एक्सप्लोरिंग ही चालू रखो. उसका कोई क्वेश्चन.
Take a look at those corpses they just struck on. Wait. Someone.
Here and then we're supposed to go there. Fast travel. वो बॉक्स ब्रिज वहाँ पे है. इसको हमको क्रॉस करना है यहाँ पे. नहीं, बॉक्स स्टेशन यहाँ पे हमको पहुँचना है. इस ब्रिज को क्रॉस करना है. या तो यहाँ से भी जा सकते हैं या तो यहाँ चलते
Let me know when you need it.
बहुत सारे gadgets, बहुत सारे headphones, wow, wow, wow. Nice triple barrel shotgun. See, बहुत सारा माल मिलता है guys. Okay. आगे बढ़ते हैं, पूछते हैं हमारे पॉइंट, ये वाला पॉइंट को हटाते हैं. मिलेगा नहीं हो रहा है. Looks like a farm, guys. बचाता है वीडियो को लाइक जरूर कर दें. Black powder. पानी में सीधे मर जाते हैं गाइस. डोंट ट्राई टू स्विम. You die. Oh my god, advanced 50. Nice. सबको 5-4 चाहिए. तो 50 भी मिल जाए. There's nothing here. Just go to the fridge. Oh wow. बहुत सारे लोग मरे पड़े हैं यार. Why? Yeah. What the hell? Bro, what's up?
It's the crunch that scrunch one makes him brunch. Feed you purple berry crunch if you love your lunch.
What the fuck?
What? Oh, I'm just enjoying some purple berry crunch before school.
What the fuck?
What? I swear I was just, can you find my mom? Ask her what's going on.
यार हम लोग उस तरफ जा सकते हैं अगर हम लोग को उसका वो नहीं मिला तो वजन नहीं मिला तो वेरी बहुत मजा आएगा. We find an alternate route to go into the hospital but not find the cousin. कोई बात नहीं और हम लोग कुछ यहाँ जाना चाहिए ट्रैवल करते हैं इस पॉइंट पर. Are you? What's up, राम स्वागत है आप सबका स्ट्रीम पे. वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम गाइस. प्लीज लाइक कर दे वीडियो को और चैनल को सब्सक्राइब जरूर कर दे. Do let me know if you want something else, like something, you don't like something. फिर मेरा पूरा घुमा हुआ है. Almost. हर जगह मिल ही जाता है. बहुत बढ़िया है इसमें एक्सप्लोर करने का मैकेनिज्म. क्या है Another advantage. Wow. One more. Stop. Oh wow. Okay, where is he?
Truthfully, I haven't the faintest inkling what amount it is, but possibly delicious.
Oh, keeper. Oh.
Emergency brake.
What the hell? I just killed them. No, for what? For fucking. यहाँ पे कोई और है? बिल्कुल के बाहर है, बहुत ज़्यादा हाँ I wish I could run faster. Training facilities are
Always been curious about the kind of training that I can't imagine it's pleasant. You hear that? Sounds like a dragoon. Ain't just the dragoon to worry about. Those turrets will also put the hurt on us if we get too close.
Alright. No, they don't want us here. Dangerous enemies, it's slow, it's heavy, okay, hold on. Here's the threat, that's it, that's first. Let's not try to get inside this. We gotta start to remember. You know.
Traded some wages and I have to deal with solo.
And you're wondering why
Think about the damage those travelers are doing.
Bad knees. No. Flaws को बहुत ध्यान से रखना चाहिए guys. Flaws. Oh my god. I'm playing very badly. I have zero fucking. Yes, okay, no. Anyways, let's go.
Word is Milver Street is ordering a watch on the projector and surveillance systems. Thinking even on my contract. Milver Street is offering big rewards for anything of what we can tell them. But I do love these. Come on, friend.
My records show you have an outstanding fine for past. I'm listening. Funny you should say that. I've been entertaining a theory this pleasure doing.
My god.
Scout report.
Yes, sir. Looks like the repair center is still in order, sir.
Excellent. At least, Scout. Glad to hear that they haven't managed to repair it, even if Command has temporarily put the actual fighting to a stop.
The funny business.
It's warped. Just like everything else.
What's up, bro?
Hello there.
you wouldn't happen to have found any usable parts in all this debris. Westport's stockpiles of replacement parts are nearly depleted. I need to find some parts to convert some of our auto mechanicals, non-combat parts. Fortunately, there's nothing here that's salvageable. Anti's bombs sure take their toll, don't they? That's to say, to fill Westport's needs. If you follow the road heading north, you can't miss it. True enough. A few years ago, I couldn't have imagined us running short of anything. And now here I am, digging through scrap for parts. But I digress. Was there anything else? Did you get back to my... Unless I missed my guess, this looks like it was transporting damaged and malfunctioning automech from the Vox station to the Automech Repair Center to the south of here. The center is... Say you don't work there enough. As I was saying, the Automech Repair Center is south of here. Regrettably, subjects of Westport no longer have access to the repair center. Yes and no. The bomb certainly took a fierce toll, but I suspect these were all in various states of disrepair even before Andy's offensive, which has made sorting out where to begin my efforts here rather difficult. There should be a manifest somewhere, but it's nowhere to be found. Nor are the troopers who should have been... These are stalwart defenders of the Protectorate we're talking about here. Not the spineless stumblewits that comprise the forces of Andy's choice. No. Some other unfortunate fate has befallen them. Could have been any manner of terror brought up. Likewise...
level up guy. हाँ कहाँ दिया जाए गाइस हम लोगों ने क्रिटिकल चांस बढ़ा है और इसमें हम लोगों ने स्पीच को 1 पॉइंट दिया, 15% डैमेज ह्यूमंस और 12% कंपेनियन है, 24% कंपेनियन बढ़ा है लीडरशिप के लिए जो कंपेनियन और ये सारे एलिमेंट्स हाँ crash. Oh wow. Okay, अभी हम नहीं कर पाएगा. Okay, no problem. हम लोग नहीं लड़ाई करेंगे इन लोगों से. They beat the shit out of us. Oh my god. This was too much.
Be advised. Physiological cues indicate acute cantankerousness in your young guards. A stealthy approach is suggested.
रॉब कर रहे हैं कोशिश कर स्नीक अटैक Oh wow. That place, guys. Nope, this is not worth it. हम लोग वेस्टपोर्ट आ गए हैं. वेस्टपोर्ट से आ गए. Rebels spawning ground? Fire. Why
Let me know when you need a stretch. I'm getting up without help, Commander.
Stop there! More left. Wow, itu button kind of sucks. Fire control here. बाढ़ की मार रही है। I think he's the bar. Okay.
Sequencing attack.
Typical predicament for an anti-bottom runner like me. Wish I never snuck in here to begin with. Seemed like a good idea at the time. Nah, it was a great idea. So much stuff for the taking around here. Another load of loot. Plenty to get me back in the sprag race. Just didn't account for all these crabbles. Real fly in the old ointment. I could just sit tight, live lean off all these supplies with the crabble skedaddle, or maybe open the door and bolt. Seems like a good idea. Nah, it's a great idea.
और माल तो बहुत मिल रहा है, हो सकता है तो ये कम है जो हमारी Nilesh is coughing behind me. But we picked up a lot of shit. Nothing is important. Oh, that's good. High security lockbox. Wow, those terminals. Huh? Oh. Wow. And people thought I could get Italian. This is so good. Where? This was a nice home. God poster. One of them. Oh. Come on, brother. Oh, lock. चला जाए शहर के अंदर वेस्ट कोस्ट
This is not shooting the water anymore.
The matriarch chose Eden because she recognized it as the perfect ecosystem. The native flora and fauna, the pleasant atmosphere, and rich natural resources represent a fascinating complex ecological network.
Visitors, huh? Just meandering about, free of any appointed minder? Not so sure I ought to be speaking with you. If you need someone to talk to hereabouts, I suggest you seek out Vigilant Hogar. That tall, stately building back yonder is his domicile. Do hate to come off impolite. If you're so inclined, we can pick this up later, after you two confabulate. Apologies, but I don't believe I should be discussing such matters with you without permission. Once you report to the Vigilant, I'd be happy to speak freely. Word to the wise, despite what you might hear, we still consider ourselves part of the Protectorate. And anyone spots an outsider engaging in misdeeds might just open fire.
Keep doing your job with pride. Keep informing on your neighbors. Same as ever. But prudence dictates we give it a little extra added detail now.
Basically, guys, radio बहुत
Under protectorate law, we are bound to inform you that you have entered a recreant locality. Record states as follows.
The wireless told me that I'm happy and everything's splendid. I was tempted to feel sad after the ocean flooded my house.
And manipulative, indoctrinatory falsity.
Dictates that we watch our neighbors. But I may just invite him over to make it easier.
Rampant depletion of resources and lack of community led to terrible suffering. Dears didn't have
Greetings, non-protectorate wretches. With regret, I must inform you that those outside our glorious society may not take freely from our stocks, as our subjects do. However, I may offer you a limited initiating.
Okay.
Chose Eden for the perfect ecotope as a home and devised the paradigm as maintain it.
the wireless said that flooding Westport is routine maintenance to remove the dust that has been building up in our door frames.
स्वागत है आप सबका राम राम स्वागत है वीडियो को लाइक जरूर
Soon lapse. You locked in here under your own steam and appear reasonably free of cuts, burns, or weeping lesions. So, I assume you're presently devoid of mortiferous injuries. Good. Because we've got more of that than we can handle. You haven't heard? When Antis invaded, they broke the seawall, flooded nearly half the town below, where most of the domiciles were. A number of our subjects drowned. Others got concussed, or even crushed. A few were electrocuted or exposed to caustics. Took a while for our water purifier to catch up, so some drank tainted water, which is not good for you at all. I'm glad it's working again. Oh my. Once again, I find chance to thank the Sovereign for our perfect society, for providing us thoughtful guidance to keep us from going horribly astray, like outsiders do. Just mentioning. No reason right now in particular. All right. Well, don't let me keep you.
Quite shifty-looking individual, if you ask me.
My body is covered in burns acquired in battle during the attack. The only relief I have is when I can jump in the water and float over my former house.
Quite shifty-looking individual, if you ask me.
To deliberate is difficult to ruin.
Okay. Oh, it's pickup. Wow. Pickup is always good.
part of the paradigm that they can.
You've returned.
No, nothing.
I was sad for a moment because my house got submerged in flooding. Did you hear? They're letting anyone who wants to.
Stranger?
Of course, it's part of the sovereign's plan. He floods our houses, which makes more habitat for fish, which offers us which gives us the strength to build new houses.
Disdain our sense of community. They sneer at our contentment.
Everyone knows the paradigm epitomizes the pinnacle of social order. Why? Because the matriarch herself designed it, and the sovereign embodies and executes on it. Throughout history, human societies were constantly out of balance. Individualism ran rampant. Depletion of resources and lack of community led to terrible suffering. Poor dears didn't have the firm, benevolent hand of the sovereign to guide them. Here on Eden.
Fucking dog in the house. Can I kill this dog? Let's not mess with the game, huh? काम करो, save करोगे. And let's try to kill the dog. Where are you? Run, bro. It's a worthless dog. Don't even market it.
It is my esteemed pleasure to welcome you to Westport, once a shining testament to protectorate excellence, now a picturesque example of the evils of corporatism. But where are my manners? We do not have much, but please let me offer you some victuals. I insist. Serving Unit 1. Something for the visitor at once?
Confirmative.
Perhaps you're wondering why I'd open my arms thusly for a stranger. Simple. As the guiding light for humankind, we always put our best foot forward, regardless of circumstance. I believe something still can be done. This town can be saved, its people given a reprieve. We'll need to acquire the one thing vital to our existence: automech parts. What?
Comestibles served.
We of the Protectorate pride ourselves on our mech programming. Among the vigilant, it is even considered something of sport. We are not miracle workers, however. Without parts to work with, we've no hope of remaking our mechs to do tasks beyond their initial functions. We need repair mechs, domestic mechs, not combat ones. Serving Unit 1 here is about as much as can be accomplished without replacement parts. We are of like minds. We lack not the skill to do so. Our wily chief mechanist can reprogram the mech, but not without parts. Unfortunately, we lack ready availability of said parts.
Mech parts लेने हैं, तो हेल्प करने के लिए इनको parts ये देखिए mech दिख रहा है हमारी।
Why, we're traders, obviously. We've not fulfilled our duties as members of the Protectorate. It is incumbent upon us to fight to the death, yet we still live, as does our enemy. Now, either the Arbiters arrive to execute us, or this place falls under the vapid boot heel of Auntie's choice. No matter who wins, we cannot sustain ourselves here for long. My linguistic embellishments are somewhat beside the point. This here is a matter of accountability. Responsibility was mine. Disgrace and judgment should be mine solely as well. My intention is to absolve my subjects of any and all such blame. I owe it to every single person here to try. What sort of payment do you seek? Don't imagine we have much you need. Enough to lead and inspire those who work there, once at least. I was previously the ranking vigilant on this island. Why do you ask? Difficult place to saunter into. Stations off limits to anyone without the highest security clearance. For anyone lacking reason to be there, it's a sure suicide. In exchange for the automech parts we need, I can provide you means to get inside. Never dream of such a proposal in days of reason and quietude. Yet such is the here and now we find ourselves in. Wonderful. My unavoidable march to the gallows feels lighter already. At least now my subjects will have a fleeting chance. The parts can be found at the Euphoria Coast Automech Repair Center to the south. But do not, under any circumstances, tell those stationed there why you need them. To get inside, you will need an access pass from the Ministry of Accuracy. Since we have all been marked as traitors, I cannot create one for you here. Farewell now.
Same as ever, but prudence dictates we give it a little extra added zeal for now, just to offset any minor
यहाँ चलता जाए और यहाँ से प्लीज वीडियो को लाइक कर दें गाइस, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर दें, बहुत मजा आने वाला है। We have a lot of games coming up, बहुत सारे गेम्स लेके आने वाला हूँ मैं। फायर ब्लॉग में इतना अच्छा देखना था ना। Oh, इन दोनों के साथ से ये
Not gonna lie, my thoughts are plagued by the notion of perishing atop that picker. Though I can't reconcile if I'd have starved, parched, or followed... Well, you found her. Or at least most of her. She's the brainwashed lout who opted to jump into the gears of the picker instead of living a rewarding life of self-determinism. Honestly, I shudder with baffled confusion even thinking of such a thing. But I guess that's the benefit of being reared in a society that values our value.
Thanks again for getting us off that literal ledge. Though with our gratitude meaningfully expressed through the requisite bits, I'm not sure we have anything more to discuss.
I know. अबे खड़े हो जाओ ऊपर यार Did I lock myself in? What the fuck? What the fuck? I'm बाहर निकल हुआ
No.
Get out. Oh my god, why don't you मत चढ़ना यार ना हुआ What stupid shit is this? पहले वाला 3 मिनट का गेम प्ले लूज होगा गाइस शिट anyways let's go
Thanks. But I didn't request for it.
This request is over 3,470 days old and was initially issued prior to the mission on Horizon Point.
Oh, shit! Delete that. It's most likely that outdated information.
Acknowledged. Purging the commander's favorite colors, foods, and activities for report.
Fanboy. This is our fanboy, guys. वापस चला जाए. Let's go. What this is? Already? Yeah, right.
Oh, what's this? Non-protectorate personnel just sauntering up onto my porch, free as they please. Admit I'm accustomed to a higher standard of precaution. State your purpose, outsider, or exit yon way you came. Ah, I see you've discovered some of my misappropriated materials. Careful labeling proves prudent and useful yet again. Here, for your effort. A full set of Science Adventures Quarterly was stolen from me and sold to various unknown parties across the island. Since you've already proven adept at their repossession, I would put it to you to locate the rest. In exchange, I will provide you with rarities and bits. A form of manipulatory ideation disguised as popular entertainment, intended to sway the audience to their point of view, couched within just a crackingly exciting narrative. Specifically, an Earth Directorate periodical featuring beloved fictional characters Commander Zane and Buddy, an effective mental conditioning device, and right thrilling. It was a popular fiction periodical from not long ago. Each of its 10 volumes featured an exhilarating cover illustration depicting Zane and Buddy's thrilling exploits, whether they faced automechanical industrialists or robber magnates from the Plutocraean kleptocracy. Their tales remained invigorating thrill rides. The line represented a growth of the medium from the less sophisticated 2-bit dreadful, both in style and effectiveness. Its remarkable popularity not only mirrored a rise in public sentiment against greedy corporations and tyrannical governments across colonies. The brief window surrounding the volume's release saw a marked increase in skip drone requests. I'll admit, Commander Zane and Buddy's exploits make for a sensational read. They saved Carnivaller's brain, for instance. Oh, and Dem0n Incorporated, of course, too. So no, I am not immune to their considerable charm. Quite right. In fact, delightful. I am pleased you are on the case, as it were. So very Zane and Buddy. Return again when you have another 4 volumes, and I will trade them for more valuable oddities. May safety, amity, and ease be yours.
Gas mask. I have a gas mask. अंदर बिजनेस पहले बाकी sodas. Oh wow.
I'll take fighting raps over living in a surveillance state any day of the week.
Fire in the hole.
Being this close to DeVries feels like we're finally on track to set the universe right. Anyway, need some? Sure. Always happy to tool around for a bit. What did you have in mind?
1975. Hey you! Get over here before you get yourself killed! This ought to be good.
Neutralizing unfriendlies.
No, they ain't got what I need. And you can't come stumbling around here looking like prey. These rats ain't had a bite to eat since their pods dropped from the look of it. And a desperate rat is a dangerous rat. You're kidding, right? Look, even if you did somehow prove to be dangerous or something vaguely approximating it, I'd still rather fancy my odds in a fight. Which is why I gotta ask, what are you doing here?
Send her back.
Yeah? Well, I'm Trooper Ceylon. Inez, former combat medic, Enhanced Soldier Division. Now just a meal troubleshooter who looks to have gotten her job swept out from under her. They're always counting me out. Every single one of them. And now, they ain't even letting me finish the jobs they send me on. Kinda making it hard to prove myself here. And this rep didn't even have anything that could help my graft. This whole thing's a wash. Sick of it. Well, the only people who believe that are in this room right now, including that dead rat, I reckon. I'm considered a liability. My graph's all wrong. Most everyone else who got one passed or became permanently incapacitated. So they shuttered the program. It was a total failure. Everyone in Fairfield reckons my time will come soon too. But I'm still mostly upright. For now. I just know I can do more for Auntie and for the war. It's just this damn contract. Unless I can amend it so I might fix my graft, proving myself ain't happening anytime soon. Weren't many of us crafted soldiers to begin with. To think I'm one of the lucky ones. You looked at the fine print of an employment contract lately? It says any action taken by a worker that could result in impeded work must be approved by the contract holder. Not only would trying to fix my graft impede my work, but it's also financially unviable, unproven, a risky investment. So I'm stuck with a limb that's slowly poisoning me. Could pursue fixing it myself or out of my contract, but if I attempted to end it, I'd have to waive all employment rights for the next year. That's a non-starter. Law, no. The contract would just pass down the line of succession. It's a very long line. And anyway, I ain't a killer. No matter how much I fantasize about shutting him up when he goes on and on about how he's the father of capitalism reincarnated, or lamenting that his mock-apple martini ain't blended quite right. Ugh, never quite. Let me put it this way. If I was already on the bottom rung, this knocks me clean off and buries me in sand. But I started from nothing before. I could do it again. It ain't easy moving between companies. And I wasn't always with Auntie's choice. But that's a story for another time. Get the feeling you will. Anyhow, I think I'll return to Fairfield to have a little chat with Milver Street. Good luck in there. Mind the rats.
Just me or did Inez remind you of Helen? It's tough like her. Shame she's with Auntie's choice.
Yeah, it's tough, but...
with the valve, but it's real nice having someone watch anyway. Need something, Commander?
Wow. इंस्पेक्टर के अंदर चलते हैं। 4 एडवांस इंस्पेक्शन कीज हैं मेरे पास और गैलरी और भी बहुत सारे हाई इंक्रिप्शन बॉक्सेस हैं, उनको भी खोल के देखते हैं क्या क्या है। Backward and on wow, okay, so now what? Wow, this is it. Fire supplements was okay, this is really good weapon. Wow. Fast travel से अच्छा fast travel is good.
Greg on the stray. Look a day today. Are you mentally refreshed?
Almost missed the routine certitude of my time of profession.
Record states as follows. All inhabitants are declared treasonous due to insufficiency.
Appeared right out of the aether, just as I imagine our proud sentinels do. Like, here I am, your innermost thoughts are known to me, and nobody once hears from you again. Caught me reciting passages from a beacon to the cosmos, illustrating my steadfast fidelity. All subjects prosper under the guidance of our beneficent ruler, the sovereign. That part always hits me directly. To quote my personal log, an essential passage, rightful and true. Charlton Whitetrot.
The maker herself designed it, and the sovereign embodies and executes on it throughout.
Oh, that's wonderful. I'm actually quite relieved a fellow customer like yourself somehow saw through my carefully maintained act. Others in Westport fail to perceive my true nature. I am hardly one of the herd around here. A reference you'll no doubt recognize from those keen Auntie's Choice commercials. I am not familiar, though that does sound like one of their products. I refer to the ones for Purple Berry Crunch brand cereal. You likely guessed their influence right off, what with my assertive attitude and all. I laugh at danger. I hand make my own luck. That character is a revelation. You and I are just like him. Get up and go-getters. Say, did Auntie's Choice send you here? Don't fret, I am exceedingly skilled at keeping secrets.
Okay, you chose the dumb out way.
If I am not the person for it, I would be most surprised. Do tell.
We're all in this together.
I normally might, but my cousin, the warden there, freely enjoys stringing up Auntie's Choice sympathizers, and Marilyn would grant no reprieve to family. That seems neither prudent nor wise. I value my neck and do not intend to hang. Why, you're right. I am no member of the herd. I think for myself. You've convinced me.
Naturally, sometimes challenges do arise. We all know how invasive species.
Well, all right then. I will pack my things and head out in due course. Glad this world has folks like you just going around helping people realize their enormous unrevealed potential. I, for one, am the better for it.
But now, more than ever, we must all do our part to maintain it. Keep doing your job with pride. Keep informing on your neighbors. Same as ever. But prudence dictates we keep
Outside.
extra added steel for now, just to offset any minor disruption.
Don't suppose you checked in with Vigilant Hogarth yet, eh? Oh, glad to hear. Probably sprung an important task on you afterwards, I'd wager. I mentioned to the Vigilant how I'd reset my chef mech to prepare meals to my liking. Next thing you know, he puts me in charge of repairing all the mechs in Westport. I mean, sure, all the underlying logic's the same if you mull it over. I've been trained to run them big algae processing units, which are a fair amount more complex. It's just... subjects are expected to mind their assigned area and particular forte. So I was a mite taken aback. But I'm happy to help the system abide any way I am able. I think he's bearing up admirably given recent events. Which, of course, are completely fine, and we are all in no way concerned about. The system being resilient and all. Hogarth's reliable as the Arcadian sun. I mean, I know it'll burn out in about 12 billion years and all, but considering our meager lifespan, that's plenty dependable enough for me. Not to indulge in idle talk, but things have been different around here of late. Not at all overwhelmed or terrified of dying, though, of course. The system abides. Much to do, truly. Toughest challenge now is upkeep of key apparatus. If that generator goes, for instance, doubt I have means to fix it. We lose power to charge our mechs, this place is done for. Final nail in the coffin, or similarly minded metaphor of your choosing. Not that the paradigm would allow that, of course. Curativist Row is a fine sword, pillar of our community. Might impatient, sure, but with how busy she is, we'd all do well to respect her time. Watch out for that Weintraub fellow. Talk your ear off if you let him. Kinda lonesome, but doesn't let anybody near his place for some reason. Even before the flooding. Everybody else? Decent enough, I guess. Well, mechs do all the heavy work for us in the Protectorate. Just like each of us, each type of mech has their assigned specialty. Takes a little doing, but you can readjust them. A combat mech can be reconfigured to oversee comestible distribution, for instance. Or mine or harvest crops. All you need is the know-how to retool their subroutines. And the right parts. Plenty of parts. What? Oh, yes. Goodbye.
Represent a fascinatingly complex ecological network to benefit the matriarch.
ये वाला है
Look who's back.
Meticulously designed marvel.
All these vexatious disruptions keep falling westward.
Prudence dictates.
Anti-choice is an invasive species, Prudence says.
We all know how invasive species can unbalance even the most Though don't fret, the system is resilient. The system abides. But now, more than ever, we must all do our part to maintain it. Keep doing it.
Look who's back.
Keep informing your neighbors. Save minor disruption.
पानी में डूब गए तो fuck you guys. Oh my god, that's not really funny anyways. Go back. उधर जाना है उधर क्या है
Is a fellow subject lacking the appropriate zeal for their assigned work? Reward them for mental refreshment post-haste. It's not just a good idea, it's the law.
All these vexatious disruptions keep falling westward.
Under protectorate law, we are bound to inform you that you have entered a recreational locality. Record states as follows. All inhabitants are declared
अबे shit let's go talk to the bridge girl. Let's go. Let's go. Most enough symptom tonight.
Feeling distressed. Daydreaming on the job. Mental refreshment centers are there to help you.
Initializing socializate. How may this unit assist you, Commander?
किसी को पता है क्या इसको अपग्रेड कैसे करना है? Visit the party's upgrades at the workbench.
Can we, Commander? At least until we talk to Zeb. Sure. Always happy to tool around for a bit. What did you have in mind?
अच्छा इसका क्या अपडेट करना है? Level up. स्वागत है आप सबका, राम राम सबका, स्वागत है आप सबका। प्लीज 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 वीडियो को लाइक करें और चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें। वेलकम एवरीवन, बहुत मजा आया। वेलकम पीपल, वेलकम। प्लीज वीडियो को लाइक जरूर करें, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें। बहुत
You mind if I don't pay you no mind?
Fond of all this fighting.
Anything's better than Tao said.
A lot of fresh blood and talent pool around here. We need to protect the defectors. Not sure how I feel about that. You ever find yourself too much every time I think I'm having a bad day? I just tell you.
All right, so you got her working. Bully for you. You say that, but I'm guessing you mean the opposite. Here, managed to cobble some frags together from a damaged mine earlier. Who knows? Might get you out of a pinch one of these days. And seeing how expertly you worked, you may as well take this armor modification too. I'm sure you'll have an easier time installing it than I would. Do all the hard work instead of letting auto mechanics do it.
Outsider. Sorry, time is this. It's this time. Or
How do you eat Burberry Crunch? Real warriors eat it right from the box.
लेजेंडरी मिलेगा तो
Don't even think about disrupting the marketplace.
I don't much appreciate you undermining my work, Minister. When have I ever not made a go of a job for you, huh? Is it so damn hard to extend a mind of trust?
Calm down. You know well it would not have been necessary, and you completed your task in a timely manner.
I'll calm down when you stop bringing your little excuses. How about that?
My must. Such aggression. Scarcely need add hostility to your list of inadequacies. Trooper seal on no mind. The individuality encouraged by Auntie's choice sometimes inspires employees to speak out of turn. How's your progress been? Have you acquired what we discussed? Excellent! Please that someone in my employ can be relied upon. Here, have one of my finest suits as a token of thanks. May it aid in your capture of hearts and minds.
Again, you gave away my job and told my replacement to send me home. That don't make me wayward, and it sure as shit don't make me unreliable. If this contract weren't staying my hand, I reckon you'd be answering to it right about now.
You mean grant preferential treatment to a subpar contractor? And I suppose the bits for such a procedure shall simply manifest from the ether?
And if I die or leave, how do you reckon failure to retain an enhanced soldier would look to upper management, huh?
Please pay this disgruntled employee no mind. What would she do without Auntie's hand to guide her if she were unemployed? I should think death the preferable alternative.
That's it. I'd rather be a down and outer for the rest of my life than crushed under your counterfeit leather boa boot a second longer. I quit! Oh, I'm counting on it.
This is unheard of, and I might add, you'll not be welcome within Auntie's choice once more. We'll not take a contract sugar back into our fold.
So you say. But Auntie's choice ain't seen a trooper like me before. You'll regret counting me out. Till then, I hope you choke on your mock apple martinis. And you, I got a proposition for you. Come find me when you're done with this clown.
She will most assuredly regret her decision. Most assuredly. But I suppose that is no longer my concern. Now, where were we? Oh, yes. The acquisition of this information is but the first part of my plan to bring our foes into the fold and to ensure my future. I should have known better than to try to bait an individual as savvy as yourself. I shall speak openly then. Bringing Westport to heel will deliver me not only my future, but the tools to aid you in your endeavor to enter the Vox station. Verily, on to business. I have a kit of supplies to aid you, items to cajole or to dissuade. Sabotage the town or sway the citizenry. The choice is yours. Should pose no trouble for a go-getter like you.
तो बेसिकली काम होने वाला है और हम लोगों को कन्विंस करना है वहाँ के लोगों को घर आने की, वेस्टपोर्ट के लोगों को बेल्ट लाने की, ताकि वो लोग बूम ना हो जाए.
Perhaps. The kit contains a wide variety of tools, propaganda, equipment, and more than a few confectionaries. Some items may serve as honey, swaying the naysayers to our side. Others are blunt implements, crippling infrastructure for forced refugees toward Fairfield. Slither on a bit of elbow grease and you'll certainly succeed. I'm sure there are kindred spirits in Westport. No one wholly resists Auntie. Westport represents a challenge. The challenge presented by the majority of the Protectorate. Fairfield citizenry were given ample incentive to fold, for they could see the freedom we offer firsthand. But the people of Westport are stubborn enough to risk death for their idea. Excellent! Here's the kit. Advertisement tapes, ambidextrine, assorted stimulants, free samples of purple berry crunch, everything you need to wage war on the undecided mind. That I shall arc the locale. Begin with the vigilant Hogarth. Motivate him to depart, and his subjects will trot in file behind him, woolly cow-like. Now I'm sure you've asked yourself for a task so involved. Shall the reward be worthwhile? Well, wonder no longer. For the completion of this deed, I'm prepared to offer you an exact replica of my one-of-a-kind, limited production, gentle person's Oxonian. Then consider yourself officially deputized in the war to further innovation and the free market. Be forewarned. I can only guess at the needs of the denizens of Westport. You must engage with them, gauge their situation. Only then can you motivate them adequately.
going on? ये है बॉक्स, ये है रेस्पोर्ट और ये है फेयर। यहाँ से लॉन्च होगी मिसाइल, लेकिन अभी इसको अब इसको लगने मिसाइल रखते हैं वो मेजर करके पूरा रेस्पोर्ट यहाँ खाली है, वरना यहाँ के लोग बिफोर दिस वी हैव टू डू अ लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स। इसके लिए भी हम लोग को यहाँ पे ऑटो में पार्ट चला एक बार चल के इससे बात करें। अच्छा इनेस से भी बात करनी थी ना, मिलर स्ट्रीट से बात करने के बाद।
You are the raw material for perfection. From the lowliest subject to the most exalted, we must all fulfill. Duty to the protectorate. We are all in.
नई क्वेश्चन को दिए पहले डायरेक्ट उससे भी बात करेंगे, उसको बोलेंगे तुम पूरे टाउन को उठा के ले आओ भाई, बच जाओगे क्या? लेट्स सी, मैं इससे बात करते हैं साहब।
Take the pressure off with anti-fizzos. And 3 atmospheres of pressure. Hell. This boast so many times.
All done in there? Was hoping we could chat.
Yes.
Hope that little dust up back there didn't put you off. My contract had me caged, and I was glad to get a few licks in during the jailbreak. Got a proposition. Since I'm newly free-ranged, and you're free-ranged yourself, thinking we ought to team up. You're going places. I want to go too. If you help me fix my graft, you'll retain the services of a fully functioning enhanced soldier. Me. Don't matter what you set your mind to, together we'll be unstoppable. And in time, maybe I'll have earned myself the clout to be welcomed back in Auntie's choice. Had a feeling you knew a good offer when you seen it. Once I'm in top form, you'll be pleasantly surprised to see what I'm capable of. Just gotta find out how to get there first. Doc Tinsley worked with Grafts for some time before she came to Fairfield. Damn fine scientist. Reckon we should visit her lab at the edge of town to see if she's got ideas for us.
This much of a crowd's not likely to keep a low profile. Someone ought to head back to mind the ship.
Oh, we have a new companion, guys. Niles or Ines, what do you say? Niles and Ines techniques. Come with us, welcome.
Acknowledged. After you.
Oh wow, we have a new companion, guys. Ines, what's up? Strike, doctor, let's know weapons, strength, चला जाए अब तो ब्रेन वॉश करने इसको बस
The matriarch chose Eden because she recognized it as the perfect ecosystem. Native flora, the pleasant atmosphere, and rich natural
Look who's back.
represent a fascinatingly complex ecological network.
All these vexatious disruptions keep controlling Westport.
Welcome back.
Challenges do arise.
The itinerant stranger returns.
Balance even the most robust ecosystem, like those nettlesome raptidons or the base individualists.
Certainly. What would you like to know? Our society is built of layers, with the benevolent sovereign at the top. The vigilant are directly beneath him, supporting him, helping to enact the paradigm. We are also tasked with leading the rest of the subjects. I see you are in need of guidance, much like the subjects below us in the protectorate hierarchy. There are varying degrees of vigilant leadership needed, depending on where in the hierarchy a subject may be. Why, even the sentinels rely on our guidance, regardless of their thoughts on the matter. But our true calling is to lead the lower classes, who are the beating heart of our society. I suppose when Auntie is eventually driven from our fair island, the sentinels will be coming for me, traitor that I am. Is there anything else? Parts can be found at the Euphoria Coast Automech Repair Center to the south. Now, please. Well, look who it is. What is it? Pshaw! I have no desire to speak of the current state of Fairfield, no less the anti-choice riffraff controlling it, or worse, any traitors who have flocked to their side. Why, I cannot fathom any of my people or I even contemplating defecting the protectorate, let alone for that cesspool of inanity. The only thing they need, that all of us here need, are those automechanical parts. I would thank you to make haste retrieving them. Nobody needs go anywhere, not when we can still save Westport. We of the Protectorate endure as one, regardless of any hardships we must face. It'd have to be catastrophically obvious this place was doomed, and incontrovertibly beyond my means to... Well, that's what's commonly referred to as your opinion. I have the aid of key pillars of our community, several persons of note and good character who stand with and by me, and our town still functions. Our automechs are still running, mostly. We have a generator to power them, fresh water, the reassuring voice of everyone's neighbor Prudence wafts from our loudspeakers.
Nutritious and plentiful. We have everything we need.
Mock me if you must, but the matriarch herself made greatness out of little. I have a brighter future in mind for Westport, one you can help with, in fact, rather than dwelling on dark maybes and scenarios of worst imagining. What all of us need most here are the farewell now.
All fulfill our duty to the Protectorate. We're all in this together.
Can't wait, Commander. At least until we talk with Zeb.
The matriarch chose Eden because she...
अच्छा तब तक बात ही नहीं करोगे ये क्या बोल रहा है इसको तो हमने वहां sabotage the water supply generator or
introduced it as the perfect ecosystem. The native flora and fauna, the pleasant atmosphere, and rich natural resources represent a fascinatingly complex ecological network. Working with and through the Don't fret, the system is resilient. The system abides. But now, more than ever, we must all do our maintain it. Keep doing your job with pride.
Hello. From here on. This unit
Extra added steel for now, just to offset any minor disruption.
Record states as follows. All inhabitants are declared due to insufficiency in defense against seizure, sabotage, and/or manipulative indoctrinatory falsity.
Epitomizes the pinnacle of social order. Why? Because the matriarch herself designed it, and the sovereign embodies and executes on it throughout history. Humans ran rampant, depletion of resources, and lack of
Outsider.
plenty. We have community, purpose, time for recreation. We sleep well at night. Work isn't strenuous or stressful. Food is nutritious.
consider finding a human companion.
Outsider.
Stranger?
Right shifty-looking individual, if you ask me.
Of course, it's part of the Sovereign's plan. He floods our houses, which makes more habitat for fish, which offers us more to eat, which gives us the strength to build new houses.
You returned.
How do I cook the fish?
Hello again. Here to help? Or just being friendly? Oh, no, thank you. Not looking for anything that does more harm than good. I have enough ailments to manage already. From what I've heard about Auntie's medicaments, might poison a patient or cause them to grow an extra head or something. Never know what they're testing out on you.
My extra parts aren't side effects. That's your implication. And anyhow, I should think some minor side effects would be preferable to dying.
Honestly? Well, I'm a reasonable judge of character, and you seem upright. On behalf of my patients and I, thank you. We're all grateful. Guess outsiders aren't all just base individualists like they say on the wireless. Barring this being some tricky sales strategy, that is. This is a good start, but I fear it won't last long. Wouldn't happen to know a reliable means to procure more, would you?
They'd just take us all in, provide us with all the food and medicine and housing we'd ask for, would they? Doesn't align with how I've heard them depicted on the wireless. This is dangerous talk, friend. We've already been branded traitors. If we give them any excuse now, they'll send in the arbiters directly. Not seeing a wealth of options here at present. I can watch my patients die, then face execution, or we can resettle elsewhere and remain alive. I lean toward the latter. The abandoned section of Westport ought to have some supplies. Should be enough medicaments down there to help our injured survive the trip to Fairfield. It's perilous, though. You may be right. I've been wrestling with that very idea. I suppose I must accept some may not survive the journey so we can get the others the help they require in Fairfield. The one last additional thing we'll need is for Vigilant Hogarth to agree to it. It's less a concern about disloyalty and more my respect for his abilities. He's a skilled leader, and we could sorely use his aid, from coordinating logistics to keeping up morale. I'll surely have my hands full with my patients. His presence on the journey would save lives. All right, be careful out there. Can't imagine telling Hogarth I'm leaving. Believe I'd feel additionally traitorous once I met it.
You returned.
Can't imagine telling Hogarth I'm leaving.
As the Sovereign said in those bills were reached, it's now a bad time to report myself for mental refreshment. I wouldn't want to be inconvenient.
Stranger? Can't imagine telling Hogarth I'm leaving. Believe I'd feel additionally traitorous once I met it.
Simply saying I'd rest easier if you'd been assigned to it.
Flora and fauna, the pleasant atmosphere, and rich natural resources represent a fascinatingly complex ecological network.
That doesn't sound like Sony communicating.
The announcer's voice is smooth.
My favorite is.
The wireless center part of Westport is weakening information.
its current work task takes priority over good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night.
Stranger? Can't imagine telling Hogarth I'm leaving. Believe I'd feel it. Can't imagine telling Hogarth I'm leaving. Believe I'd feel additional intruders once I met his gaze. I love to admit it, but may the sovereign guide you. What's the plan? Reserve set progress. Sustain the system. We're thinking about science. There is little difference between the gifts the Protectorate provides for us and the paradigm. And the gifts we receive from outsiders move out of the paradigm to provide.
These new official announcements sure are confusing. Got something on my mind. Did you hear that message over the loudspeakers? About choosing your chosen profession? That Milver Street fellow said in Fairfield you can, if I understood correctly, opt for any job you show proficiency. Could that truly be true? Or is it a base falsity foisted by Auntie's choice to, you know, undermine Protectorate subjects on flagging resolve? You don't say. Huh. So it's only here with our perfect society that it works out. That's a right intriguing proposition. I do wonder what it's like to have choice about things. If it weren't for Vigilant Hogarth, I do believe I'd scupper off to, well, you know where. Yeah. You convince him, I'm in. But I owe him enough I wouldn't abandon him for nothing.
Local atmosphere, each population cycle, multiply that by the dozens surrounding most settlements, and the many other flowering megaflora native to the colony, and you have a recipe.
I know if it was
That vacuous cacophony sets my teeth on edge. Well, look who it is. What is it? Speak your mind.
Choice makes a green for it. Our Recreant Reclamation and Artificial Additives Division has proudly announced its latest...
Thought you'd agreed to help us, not those corporate heathens. Not my favorite topic of discourse, but I do like the cut of your jib. Very well. State your piece. That is concerning. Perhaps somehow we could still tough things out, though, with only a modicum of suffering. Things are fine. Everyone's fine. They deserve better.
You can convince him, guys. Oh my god.
They do, don't they?
Oh my god.
I've tried to tell myself it's better to die a subject of the great protectorate than live a life driven by freedom, but you may be right. Regardless, now that we're all traitors, they really don't need my permission. But if they want it, they shall have it. My former subjects are free to live an empty life with Auntie's choice. I'll make an announcement. Order them to depart for Fairfield. But I will be staying.
No. You're a good man.
Should I? Haven't I failed them enough for one lifetime? No. I will stay here and loyally await the judgment I richly deserve. My former subjects jumped at the chance to abandon Westport. They don't need me.
None of the delicious taste. New from Auntie's Choice. Where nature ends, we begin. Give Auntie 2 bits, and she'll give you some new glitz. Give Auntie 5 bits.
I suppose my duty to my people remains, whether here or in Fairfield. All right. I'll go. Unsure how I'll endure such an empty existence. Perhaps if I offer my old subjects periodic advice, our sense of community may somehow, despite the wiles of commercialism, remain. All right then. Suppose it's time to make my announcement.
Show your supervisor you stay hungry. Nature made apples, but Auntie Fizzo's made them better with Auntie Cleo's patented.
Attention, everyone. Attention. I, Vigilant Ogden Lobo, hereby do order all subjects under my command to abandon the settlement of Westport at the earliest possible juncture. You are to appeal to local authorities for citizenship with Auntie's Choice. This is a direct order from your vigilant and cannot be questioned and cannot be countermanded. Now see to your preparations. I'll join you shortly.
ऑटोमेटिक वाली बेस्ट ही उड़ गई है अभी ऑटोमेटिक बटन चलेंगे अभी अपने को चलना है बस सिल्वर स्ट्रीट से बात करते हैं इसने क्या काम हमारा कर दिया है तो रास्ता बताओ वर्क स्टेशन के अंदर This is interesting, guys. I love this game.
Berry crunch, accept no imitations. Okay, but you know it's authentic.
Sometimes I get the feeling we're not here.
You lifted my spirits right out of the doldrums. Our new guests have just arrived. Here, a considerable reward for your considerable efforts. Had anyone asked, I would have bet a year's pay against your capturing the hearts and minds of the denizens of Westport, and it seems I would have been out a great deal of bits. I'm two minds about the convertees. Anyone with eyes can see they need guidance, but a pernicious system is not easily abandoned. Have you any thoughts? Trust will take time to build, time and patience. But that is an investment I am ready to make. You've given me a great deal to think about. I am in your debt. I cannot overstate what a capital compatriot you've been, my friend. Now be off. I've many refugees to see to. Well, it's such a strong word. Let's call it a hunch. Consider this your first lesson in propaganda. Find whatever your target desires most and...
No. We need to choose. We need to choose it again.
You lifted my spirits right out of the doldrums. Our new guests have just arrived. Here, a considerable reward for your considerable efforts. Had anyone asked, I would have been in two minds about the convertees. I did indeed. Do forgive my preoccupations. The refugees are already long-suffering. What's a few extra moments of agony? Speak with Vigilant Hogarth in the building beside the saloon. He was in charge around here before we arrived. I have no doubt he knows vital information to the box's functioning. Now, should you ever find yourself visiting the ACS Undisputed Claim, do come see me. I have no doubt that when we next meet, I'll have risen 6 ranks, at least. Farewell!
Oh, not that big. Wow. What did this happen? Paradise Manor? Okay, guys. आज की स्क्रीन पे देखने काफी है. Let's save our game. मिलते हैं बहुत जल्द. See you soon, guys. Bye bye. Please like the video. Do subscribe to the channel. Later.